What's up guys, Joe here, and in today's video, I do get a lot of people who always ask me, what mods do you have, or what do we got going on the MOMalona? And in today's video guys, I want to walk you guys through what I have currently done with the MOMalona and my future plans. So here's my 2004 MOMalona Tahoe, pretty much. Single owner, my dad bought this, cash my mom back in 2004.
Paid for it in cash. Cash money.
Ended up getting my mom one of those new Land Rovers, and I ended up just taking her car for a daily. I had a Supra. I could have definitely got a nice car, a nice truck, and mod and whatever, but to be honest, that's not my vibe. As you know me, man, I love interesting stuff. I don't care how rich I am, how much money I got. I don't care, man. It's I'm true to myself, you know. So it's one of my favorite trucks. Since the day my mom got it, I loved it. It was so comfy. It took me ever the first I learned to drive in this car. I'm keeping this car forever. Ignore the wind, guys. I'm so sorry, but getting started with today's video, guys, I do want to get started with from the front to the back on what I have installed and what I'm getting in here. And speaking of what I have installed, it looks like I forgot a part on the top of my car, and I've been driving around with this for the past 4 days.
What an idiot!
And it hasn't came off. So shout out to TikTok shop, indestructible. Anyways, moving on. So starting with the front here. So the front, of course, as you can tell, a lot of stuff came stock, but is an OEM Plus option. I know my mom did offer a couple things from stock from factory, so these aren't stock from factory, they're just add-ons she added when she first got the car. It's very minimal things. It's only, I think, the chrome package, the fenders, and I forgot what type of grill this is called, but it's just a bolt-in. I forgot what type of grill this is called, but it's like the, it's just a bolt-in to the OEM grill. I forgot what it's called. But that's the only thing she got. Moving on forward, the first thing, which one of my recent videos I just got installed, I did make a video on this, but pretty much the wind deflector here, as you can see, it's right there. The little wind deflector for the bumper right there, about 50 bucks from LMC. I'll have it linked down below, but very easy install. Makes the car look a lot more cleaner, especially if you have the side little step-up pieces right here, especially on top of that when you do the front SS front bumper, little mold piece you put on. That's my next mod, so keep in tune for that, guys. But up next, we're going into the headlights. I'm not a big fan of the OEM amber stuff, so I got the whole clear. I don't like that one, so I got the one that is full clear, and that's with my amber lights in here. But I got my Auxitos in here. I love Auxito, one of my favorite brands. But these are from Amazon. Again, I have these linked down below. They're like 60, 70 bucks. These do go out, so please don't think they're amazing. They last about a year or two, and then they yellow out, and then just buy another one, to be honest. They're cheap. Very easy to install. It takes 5 minutes. But aside from that, moving forward to inside the engine, I have a colder intake from Amazon. I am in the process of doing an upgrade on the electric fan clutch, and I'm making a video on upgrading my intake to the dual snorkel ones. But for now, there's not much done here aside from my kill switch, which is in here. It's right there, the 4122 kill switch. And again, I have a video for that if you guys want to know how to install that. So from that, I just re-cleaned the entire engine bay, nothing too crazy. Everything's stock. I have a catback exhaust, so you have stock cat still in here. So moving on to the side of the car, I did get new wheels. So these wheels aren't new, obviously, but they're from a 1500 Silverado or the new Tahoes, new Suburbans. They're the kind of OEM, normal OEM Plus wheels that come on them. I love this OEM Plus look, and that's why I got this, because I love the modern. Also, I love the GMC ones. However, I want to stick with the Tahoe because it's Chevy. So I ended up sticking with these. They look really good. I got them for like 125 bucks a piece, so like 400 bucks, 450, somewhere on the marketplace.
Saving money.
So that's changed the whole look of the car, because prior it was not the nicest wheels. My mom had the 2004 Ghetto chrome wheels.
Woo, chrome wheels.
You know, so keeping it classic. But moving on next, of course, we got the tint. I'm trying to block the wind here as much as I possibly can, but from what I know, I have tint. So I have 5% in the back, 5% everywhere aside from the side. I have 10% on the passenger and driver, and then 45% in the windshield. So I do have a tint exemption prescriptions. But aside from that, the next mod, I have an oil leak right there. I don't know where that came from.
Hey, if you happen to find a brand new factory issued oil pan, holler.
But that's the next mod, guys. Anyways, so aside from that, the next mod I did, aside from the tint, which changes the whole look of the car definitely, is I did remove all the side little trim running board there. You can see like the paint difference right here. And this is just from the clear coat peeling right here. So I do need to get this resprayed, this door right here, because the other side looks really good. You can barely see it. But I tried compound, I tried doing everything I can, but unfortunately you just have to sand it down and repaint it pretty much. So that'll be it for a later job. I don't really need to do that now. But now, going to the side of the car, I did install these little edge protectors for my car, because it is a black car, so it does blend in really good, and you can't even see it. Because if it was a light car, like a white car, I would not install this, or I would have gone a white one just because it would look so not good, but it looks really good. You can't even notice it, and it protects my doors because you can tell right here. Let me show you real quick. Look at this. As you can tell, I banged up my door quite a bit of times, so that's why I like this, especially the edge right there. So put it back, nice and good. Easy to install, very easy. Built in Texas, but we're going to the inside after, finishing up the outside. So yeah, removed all the trim right here on the outside. I am working on debadging up next, so removing the badges here, or I actually might keep this here. Honestly, I kind of like it. Keeps it OEM. And I did respray everything on the inside, all line everything, clean everything out, respray everything like that. Just so, of course, everything looks good. And as you can see here, the next little mod I have, I'm pointing right at it, which leads me to my next area, the rear, the exhaust.
Big truck with a loud exhaust, and I remember thinking he wasn't driving it, he was wearing it.
This is noise. This I got, it's pretty much as a catback, just everything taken out from the cat back down, right? So as you can tell, it's dual. I got these tips from Summit Racing. They're 2 foot long tips, 3.5 in diameter. They are rolled on the edges, so it does sound really good. But as you can tell, this is what it looks like right here. Not too crazy, but I paid a couple $100. I think I paid like $300 to get this installed. With I brought my own tips, so the tips are about, I think, $80 for both of them, or $40-50 a piece, something like that. And then after that, I went ahead and just paid like $250 or $300 for a shop to do everything else. So aside from that, pretty easy. I kind of lined it up. And I did upgrade the bumper. Well, I didn't upgrade it, but I just replaced it because it was a little bit hit from when my mom gave it to me. And so I just replaced with the same one. So the only thing is it didn't come with this little tow hitch cover. So I need to buy this real quick here. However, up next, lights. So these are I think it's the Spider. These are actually really good. These actually last quite a while. These I do recommend spending the money on. They're about 100 some bucks. I've yet to find a good brand that does for the front headlights, and they always last only a couple of years and they go, but they're cheap, so it's fine. But these are a bit expensive, and these do last quite a while. And I did put the trim right here on the bottom of my little rear hatch right here, just so if it hits anything on top, it's good. What else did I do here? Oh, I did also put a backup camera, which leads me into, well, I guess the next segment, inside.
Let's take it inside.
So let's start off with the front. So getting inside here, I did do quite a bit on the inside because I definitely want to make this more modern. Ignore the headliner, that's coming out real soon. But aside from that, I know the one thing I'm doing almost very soon here is the headliner and the seats I'm redoing. Those are things I'm doing real quickly here because that's definitely something that needs to be done in this car. However, what I did do is I did install Apple CarPlay with a backup camera, and it has the little voice thing right here. Oh, I don't know if I can pick it up, but little voice pickup thing right there. But pretty much that alone is probably that's the first mod I did in this car, because in my opinion, I need a backup camera. I need for this car. I'm so used to it. I'm so used to Apple CarPlay. I'm sorry, I'm a millennial. I need it. That's the only thing. As soon as I got that, this car felt home, right? So aside from that, I just cleaned everything up a bit. I know one thing I did do is I did install a kill switch. And if you guys do want to see that video of how I installed that kill switch, like I said, I do have it linked down below. But I did run it through this little area right here, ran it down here. It's going under my mat. And then what I did is I wired this right here, which let me clean it up a bit right here. Let me tuck in the wires real quick, guys. Let me pull this trim up and just tuck it in there real quick. Just to make it look more cleaner, guys. There you go. All right, but yeah, so it runs into there, under the mat. And then one of my next videos, I'll have an Easter egg video, but guess where my kill switch is at. Look at that. Installed right there. So easy wire job, easy done. So very easy. So that's the next mod. I think they're Husky, Performance G+. They're for the Silverado, so the rear ones didn't fit. But I only need the front ones because they don't make rear captain ones for a Tahoe for some reason. I don't know why Husky doesn't do that. I did buy these seat covers just to save it for now. It does look pretty decent. They're like $100 for the whole set. The back, of course, didn't fit, but the bottom did, and this did. So I'm replacing all this, so ignore that for now. But that's, I also did get this right here, which really does help. I like this because it gets hot. It doesn't have like a dash problem at all. It just gets kind of peeling paint from here to there, as you can see on that edge. So I'm probably just gonna leave this on. I like it. It helps me. I stick my girlfriend and I right there. We kind of put little characters and stuff. So I'm gonna keep it. I like it, to be honest. I was debating getting a tan or black, but I think I like black because it matches the contrast, the black here. So I like it again. I'll have everything like the Amazon, but let's go to the back.
Go to the back.
All right, so we're leading into the back now, and one of the first mods I did to the rear end was the dual captain chair upgrades, and definitely it's a huge upgrade. These seats are pretty much brand new, aside from some little leather warping here from probably a tool he had right here, but with some heat gun, not heat gun, but a steam or whatever for a while. They'll come out. But aside from that, these seats are in really good condition. No tears, just normal wear. There's nothing that's bad about these, just some conditioning, and these are solid. So these came out of a Denali. As you can tell, these have the dual stitching here, which honestly I really don't care about. It looks good. But going on with the floor mats, again, they don't make any floor mats for captain chairs that go down the middle as well for this year of car. They do have it for the 07, 09, the GMT900s and all that stuff. They don't have it for this one. So I found these kind of just normal ones. These are the best ones I found. However, they just don't go all the way. You know, I don't like that because I like these ones, how they go all the way. And I'll show you that. Watch, look. See how they go all the way and they overlap and they're flush and they fit OEM, right? That's what I like. But these are very generic. So I'm on the marketplace. So if you guys do know of any of that fit OEM, let me know. I would love to buy them and I'll make a video on it and give you a shout out. But aside from that, I got these from Amazon, 10, 20 bucks, something simple. I did upgrade all the dome lights as well, which I'll show you at the very rear end, but for now, I'm going to keep continuing the middle part here. But aside from that, I went ahead and, of course, you know, just carpeted, vacuumed, everything like that. This is considered a mod. I mean, this came OEM by my mom. I mean, this is like kind of one of the add-ons that she got. This is one of the things I'm going to be upgrading to a big 19-inch Android TV as well. So all the plugins are ready to go. And the cool part is, little Easter egg, my car came with literally an AC plug, and you can literally play PlayStation in here. I remember playing zombies in here, going road trips, so I'm going to be upgrading this to have HDMI instead and have a more better outlet, so it handles more power for tools as well. So that's one of the next upgrades if you guys want to, but aside from that, almost forgot actually. Boom. My lights here, almost forgot them here. One second, guys, let me turn them on. All right, so, oh, there you go, they're on now. Look at that. These are RGB ones. Again, I'll have this link down below, but you know, you can do flash, strobe, fade, smooth, whatever you want, you know, what color you want, you know, white, but I'm just turning them off for now. But almost forgot about that, guys. I did forget to do that for the rear end right here because I completely forgot that there's also one here. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the second row, guys. Let's move on to the rear. All right, so here's the rear. Ignore the mess a bit here, guys. But again, work truck, you already know the life, how it is. This right here I love. Husky liners make the best one for the rear truck on the Tahoes because it tucks into the corner. All flush, OEM, all waterproof. This right here I vouch for. I promise you guys, amazing. The only thing I had to do is cut out, which you're supposed to cut it out because, of course, it's supposed to be straight flat. It's not supposed to go in like this. But I cut it out like this so it fits my my captain chairs, which awesome. They loved it. They knew exactly what this is meant for. I love it. So I recommend this with all my might. Up next, I did upgrade all the dome lights to just clear white LEDs all the way around. Very simple, very easy. It takes 2 seconds. And I did buy this on Amazon, a little tool chest here. And the issue with this liner here is, of course, once you gloss it up, you make it look nice. The issue with this is a lot of my tools always slide back and forth. So what I did was I ended up making or putting like a Velcro strip. You can see it, but a Velcro strip, a double-sided Velcro strip underneath both of these. So I can easily just undo this. So I can easily just unvelcro, peel it off, and then take it wherever I want to go, and then put it back on. It sticks back on, so you can't really move anywhere else. It's just a long line of one long, thick 2-inch line of double-sided Velcro, and then the soft end of the Velcro is on my tools, just so the hard part doesn't diminish whenever I put my tools down, you know. But yeah, I mean, I got this in TikTok shop, this as well too, this little tool chest. If you guys like this, I think it was like 60 bucks, bro. This came with like everything. It has like every tool you can possibly need. And again, these aren't no snap-ons and all that stuff, but it gets the job done, bro. I mean, even the sides, look at this. Even the sides open up with all your tools. I mean, this is clutch, bro, especially if you're like a landlord guy like me and just need something on the fly. It has everything. And you don't need to get this from TikTok shop. You can get any general one on Amazon, to be honest. Doesn't really matter. But aside from that, guys, I think that's pretty much it. Aside from, you know, 10. Oh, I did upgrade to the Maxpo struts here, but that's kind of OEM, nothing to upgrade. Alrighty, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know what you guys think. Shout out to MOMalona here, looking strong, 250,000 plus miles, and it's running, guys. So if you guys want to continue on supporting the build, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you guys own one of these. I'd love to collab with you guys if you guys ever live in San Antonio, Texas, in the area, or if you guys have your own GMT800, comment down below. I want to see all the YouTube channels that have these type of cars. Like I said, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next video.